If you've ever wondered how you work a clean out, how do you get a clean out, then be sure to stay tuned today because I'm headed to our current clean out and I'm going to be providing a little bit of information about the world of clean outs, how to get one, what to do when you get one, problems you run in when you get one. It's clean out day. Did you see this? Some of the dust, the mold. Look at all that mold. I should put my mask on. I'm breathing it in. Breathing it in. What's this? Oh my gosh, these are just. Here are Edison records.
I'm sorry?
Edison records.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just a little moldy. There's a whole bunch actually. Well, these don't look, I mean, if you can wipe it down.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, those are okay, yeah.
My
The
dreams. I mean, that one's probably the best shape
the difference
one.
with them, see, they made them thicker. That's what they do. They have a really thick, and these you can't play.
Oh, the label on that one's nice.
Yeah, no, you can't play them on an RCA Victor.
No.
Because it doesn't go deep enough into it, the groove. That's why Edison did that on purpose.
The Clang of the Forge. Something.
Yeah, cool.
Something. These look like they're bad shape. More jars. That Trojan powder is really nice, but it's busted. Then we got this massive crock. What's inside of it? Ooh. Well, I mean, you're talking about for next week, right?
Next Monday, yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Anything here? No, you checked? Something on the bottom, huh?
It was. I'm pretty sure it was nothing great.
Yeah. Yes. Those are cool.
Yeah, I mean, this whole corner is like bike tire stuff. Let me get my light.
That's pretty cool. What do you call it? It's a, you know?
What? Oh, motorcycle seat? Yes.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this is all just bikes and...
Yeah. Okay. I think you're right.
And tires.
Yes. Tires and bike and boy.
Yeah, I mean, is he gonna want all these tires? The bike tires?
I don't know. I would think so, eh? I don't know.
Because then he'd take all this stuff, right?
It's all bike related here, right? Too.
I'm pretty sure. So how does a clean out work? What are the ins and outs of this business? I don't share all of the ins and outs about the clean outs for probably the same reason that I don't share my eBay on my YouTube channel. I do not want to be held responsible or held in question for how someone makes money, makes extra income, and is able to pay their bills. By me providing advice on how we run our cleanouts, I don't want someone copying that exact method, the same schedules, and applying it to their own cleanouts, to their eBay store, and then coming back and telling me that I gave them incorrect information, it didn't work. I said that these always sell and they weren't able to sell any, but I was able to sell mine. They didn't advertise for a clean out, they advertised for a clean out. It gets pretty, the waters get pretty muddied. I talk about my eBay, I talk about clean outs. I just don't provide exact step-by-step advice because I want people to do what works for them. And what works for my eBay, what works for the clean outs that I take on with Tony might not necessarily work for you. It depends on your area, where you live, the availability of such items, the availability of clean outs, your schedule, your storage. There's a whole conglomeration of different aspects that all add up to what makes either your eBay shop or a clean out successful. So in regards to clean outs, each situation is completely different. No two clean outs are the same. Some clean outs we are paid. The homeowner, the estate trustee, they pay for the dumpster and they pay us to remove everything from the estate. Sometimes it is all just trash. Sometimes I'm finding dead rats in a closet in a living room, and other times we are finding trains, vintage Christmas. It all depends. We have some cleanouts where we actually pay the homeowner or the estate trustee because we see that there's a lot of good stuff, there's valuable items, and we wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable being paid to do a clean out because it's not really trash that we're removing actual treasure. Sometimes they pay for the dumpster in that case. Other times it's a mixed bag. Sometimes we are paid and then we kind of also pay the homeowner, or we offer a discount in our price because there's a mixture of trash and treasure. So we see the value in the items that can be resold, but we also see the work that will go into dragging things down from the attic, dragging things up from the basement, getting a dumpster, throwing things out, etc. So the whole, are you paid? How much do you charge? It varies by every single job. I can't give you a checklist to let you know what you should or shouldn't charge or what you should or shouldn't pay. You got to go to the home and you have to see it for yourself. Working with Tony, I've known Tony for over 15 years, and so there is fairness all around. We all do work. We all schlep things up from attics, down from attics, up from basements. We sell at the flea market, we sell online, and then we go about in our way to divide the profits made from these items. Now granted, there are some things that I keep for myself, and so we have to work that out as well. But cleanouts, they are fun, but they are also a lot of work. Once you get past that stage of you're digging in closets, you're looking in attics, you're finding these things hidden in a basement, then you get to the part where, okay, now we got to break down this furniture because it's broken, it's moldy, it's just no good. We got to go to the dump, we got to get a dumpster. That's a whole nother thing in of itself. Should you get a dumpster, or should you just take the stuff to the dump and it'll actually be cheaper to pay by the tonnage, I think it is, maybe, to dump things off. Sometimes that is. Yes, you're using gas to get there, but how close are you to a dumpster? How long will you need a dumpster for? So those are all the different aspects that you have to go into it. But once you kind of get down past the discovery phase of a clean out, then you get to the hard work, and it's not so much fun anymore. And I hope that I show a mixture of the fun and the work in my videos, because a lot of times I bring my camera and it's like, okay, you know, I'm just cleaning off these shelves, which what I did in this video. How many times can I hold up a plain clear glass, you know, jar, be like, oh, it's a mason jar, another mason jar, another mason jar, before viewers say, okay, you know, we've watched 5 minutes of you looking at these jars, like do something else. Okay, well, I may have only shown 5 minutes of me looking at that jar, but it actually took 20 minutes for me to go through those couple boxes, because I do have to look at every jar, because what if there's some, you know, rare mason jar? Not like I know it when I see it anyway, but what if there is? What if underneath a jar there's something great? So you do have to look through everything, and those tasks can be mundane, they can be very repetitive, and filling up a video, you know, a 20-minute video of me just sifting through a box of jars, is it gonna get the views? I don't know, but I'm there, I'm working. Whether I bring my camera or not, I'm still there doing work. And I think that that's another aspect of cleanouts, and that kind of goes by the wayside with these things, is that, you know, we are there for several hours a day, and viewers are seeing just a small snippet, you know, 15, 20 minutes of our work. We're trying to show the exciting things that we find. We're trying to show that, hey, this is work. If you think that you're going to get into a clean out business and you're just going to be going through boxes and boxes of treasures, comics, records, photographs, paper, clothing, you are in for a big surprise, because that's not how it's going to be. Now, I think there are some channels that get great cleanouts, and it's like every cleanout that they get, that's what they find. But in this reality where I'm at, that's not the case here. Every cleanout is different. Every scenario of the cleanout is different, and what we find at every cleanout is different. But that is what makes cleanouts so much fun, because you just never know what you're going to find, from toys in the attic to, you know, the Edison rolls in the basement. You never know. So can I give you step-by-step advice on how to run a clean out, how to form a clean out business? No. One of the other questions I get a lot is, well, do you advertise? And honestly, Tony doesn't. Why? Because word of mouth is probably the best advertisement that you can get. And if you are starting up a clean out business, it's very hard to build up that word of mouth, because you haven't had that many clean out jobs. Tony, he gets calls from people that know someone that knows someone that knows someone that he did a job for 5 years ago, and they want to know if he's still the junk man. Or he gets a call from someone that we did a job for a year ago, and they have another family member, they have a friend, or they know of someone that needs a clean out person, and they're like, hey, I remember this guy, he did a good job, he was fair, we liked him, he stuck to, you know, the time frame that we gave him, here's his number, give him a call. Word of mouth, doing a good job, and being kind and respectful to these people that we're dealing with in these cleanouts, you know, that's the best form of advertising you can get. Often in this world of reselling, especially in the antique business, in my area, people mention a few names of some antique buyers and sellers, and the groans, the eye rolls that come when you mention their names just kind of tell you what past business that they've done with people. Unfortunately, I think with Tony, it's not like that, but it's always a fun time. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I have working with Tony. Not many people get the opportunity, and because of that, I'm able to bring you all along with me on these cleanouts, so you can see what all is out there and the hard work that goes into finding all of these items. So I hope you enjoyed this clean out so far. Not sure how much more I will be recording, because we are just getting to, I think, the garbage portion now, and we're waiting for a few people to come in that are buying up all of the tires, and then I believe also the car parts too. So once they get that stuff out of there, we can really get in there and get the garbage out, because there is a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage. Well, not garbage, but there's tons of scrap metal, so that will go to the scrap yard. And then there's also a lot of wood, and I know some people offered on Taco Stack's video, you know, we could find someone that can use that wood, but honestly, it's not, you know, that like great wood that people make things with. It's been sitting in this basement that has had multiple floods. There's mold on it, there's breakages. Spiders have kind of made their homes in there, so to the dump it will go. I'll probably bring you along when we finish and we can show you the end result, and it'll be another clean out in the books. Well, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time for the next adventure here at Paper and Moose.